What's up guys, this is Bobby. Welcome to another day of the journey. Today marks 120 days of playing Raid Shadow Legends and wow, it's been a ride. From struggling with starter champs to grinding dungeons, building better teams, and learning things the hard way, I've got a lot to share. If you're just starting out or somewhere along the way, stick around because I'm gonna be sharing what my biggest wins are, also my worst mistakes, and just things I wish I had known sooner. So let's get into it. Alright guys, it's time for a reckoning, is it? First off, let's see which level are we. So first off, we're level 53, which is okay. It always can be better. I perfectly know that, and everybody is free to play with their own pace. For now, I'm level 53 after 4 months of playing, which I think is alright. Now regarding my champs, guys, it's been a tough journey here regarding my champs because at the beginning I didn't know what I was doing, what I am equipping, and how things would actually go. I didn't know anything about artifacts, everything like the bonuses, how the bonuses are working, how the stats are working. I was just a newbie, ready to explore and learn new things within the gaming world. Don't miss your chance to become a part of my squad in Raid and support my channel by clicking on my link in the description right now to get your hands on a free legendary Narma, as well as Anax, Ugo, and Mausoleum Mage as you level up. Here is what to do. Log out of Flareon Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. And finally, go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't forget to use the promo code SUPREME6 to get a second legendary, the amazing Supreme Galek. Click my link right now and let's get started. After playing for 4 months, I've learned a lot of things and, you know, I'm still learning. I did many mistakes, and the cool thing is that I managed to learn from them. One of the biggest lessons I learned during those 4 months is to never rush into upgrading your gear, because most times it's bad gear, it's trash, okay? And at the beginning I was rushing to just upgrade gear randomly without thinking so much about the stats. I was just focused on this little number here, okay? And you can mock me in the comment section down below. I would just accept it peacefully, but I was just focused on seeing that number higher. I wasn't paying so much attention on the stats, and man, this is so wrong. Like, this is, I would say, a little bit pathetic, okay? Just trying to get this number high, because this number means nothing. If you're lacking the stats that your champion needs, basically you're doing nothing. Also, if you think you have equipped your champ with the right gear and they're very strong, but you're lacking exactly the stats that your champion needs, this is also a big mistake, and you're doing nothing. Basically, you cannot progress in the game because stats are everything. This is lesson number 1, okay? Stats are everything in this game. Without the proper stats, without high number of speed and accuracy for most champs, you can do shit, okay? Let's be real here. Another big lesson that I have learned is related to the arena, okay? So once you're in gold 1, it's gonna become so hard, and if your team is not ready for this, you would be stuck here for very long time. And what I mean is that if your team is slow like mine is, you're gonna be stuck. You can be stuck here forever. Consistency is key. Like, we hit the arena every single day, that's alright, but when you check the opponents and their total power, you just see that you stand no chances, alright? So the most important thing is to have fast champions, and for the moment, to be honest, I don't have them, alright? And my main task for the upcoming weeks would be just to farm Dragon's Lair for speed gear, farm stage 20, stage 10, you know, the broken stage 10. Of course, we're gonna do that because, guys, I'm having problems with the gear on this account. Not only on this account, but this is my main account, so it's the most importance to me. So another thing that I'm planning to do is to come here to the forge and forge all my items and just hope for the best. You know, we have some speed charms here. Let me check that. Do we have speed charms? Yeah, we have speed charms. I'm hoping to get more until the next personal CVC. I'm saving all my materials for the next personal CVC, guys. I'm also saving up my resources, the most important resources. We're talking here about the books. We have legendary, epic, and rare books. I'm saving all the important stuff for the personal CVC because I want to hit as much points as I can and actually do new personal record. For now, I don't have many points on personal CVC, to be honest, like 55,000. This is not a lot, to be honest, but this is because up until this point, I wasn't so sure like how to use my resources right. What do I need to get more points? I mean, on theory, I knew it, but on practice, my head was everywhere. I wasn't sure what to farm, like when to do faction wars, when to use my clan boss key, when to farm arena, when to farm campaign dungeons. And now when I know how to do that, I personally believe that I would do a record on the next personal CVC. Now, one thing I gotta mention here, I cannot go without mentioning this little girl right here. Little girl, man, that sounded nasty. Oh my god. Sorry guys, didn't mean to say that, but you know, we have Dark Elhain here on your 120 day. You're gonna receive this girl right here, not little one, all right? We have Dark Elhain, and to be honest, I'm not expecting much from her, even though she's a good champ. But what is really bothering me is that I'm not sure I would find the best place for her right now. I've heard that Dark Elhain is a great champ, especially for Ice Golem and also some bosses in Doom Tower. Maybe I would find a good place for her on my Dark Fate team. She has a really strong A2. She places 50% increased attack buff on herself for 2 turns, and then she has 50% chance of placing 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. She also has a great passive. Instantly removes any freeze debuffs on herself and replaces them with 30% increased crit rate buff, a 30% increased crit damage buff, and 50% strengthen buff whenever an enemy places a freeze debuff on this champion. And look at her A1, she destroys the target's max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted. And finally, her A3 fills her turn meter by 25% and instantly activates the Death's Majesty skill whenever this champion or an ally receives a freeze debuff. I feel like she could smack in Ice Golem because Ice Golem is placing freeze debuffs, which means every time he uses his attack, Dark Elhain would activate her A2 and actually place decreased speed debuff and also increase attack, and then she would attack all enemies. Isn't that amazing? Just sounds perfect. Let me know in the comment section down below what is your opinion on Dark Elhain, and do you think it's worth it to fully book her? I'm curious to know. Now, I want to show you guys my champs. So we have 8 champs here that are taken up to rank 6, and we have, I think there were 12 champs that are taken up to rank 5. We have that level 50 syndrome on the account, unfortunately, but I'm working towards clearing that and getting more champs to level 60. But before that, what I wanted to do is just to come here and rebuild all my champs, just trying to make them stronger, not only stronger but faster as well. I recently rebuilt my Rector Dread. I would say that her stats are looking pretty good for now. She has a lot of resistance. Her speed is alright for now, 170. It could be better, I know, but trust me, with the items I've had, this is the best I could do, honestly. Her HP is alright, and we have a good amount of defense. I would say that if her resistance is higher, we won't need that much of defense, so we're striving towards higher number resistance. And what I wanted to ask you guys, before that, let me show you her masteries. So we've unlocked the defense and the support tree. We are getting her resistance higher and also her max HP, which is great. I think that for now those masteries are working on her, and I'm gonna keep them for now. Regarding her blessing, I was really at a crossroads regarding her blessings. So the first blessing I chose for her initially was Miracle Heal. It has a chance of restoring a portion of any destroyed max HP whenever the champ heals themselves or an ally, the amount of HP restored is equal to a percentage of the heal. I would personally say that maybe to some extent this blessing is better because it's restoring a portion of destroyed max HP whenever she heals somebody or herself. And Rector is healing somebody a lot, like this is her main job, okay? And then we have Nourish. I changed it after some time. I was advised to change my blessing to Nourish, but I'm not sure if this one is the better for her. This one increases the value of the heal granted by continuous heal buffs placed by this champion. Each continuous heal buff placed by this champion restores a portion of the target's destroyed max HP. So this one here, Miracle Heal, would restore a portion of HP whenever she heals anyone. And this one here with Nourish would basically have similar advantage here. First off, it would increase the heal granted by continuous heal placed by Rector Dread in this case, and each continuous heal placed by her would restore a portion of the target's destroyed max HP. But what I'm thinking is that Rector Dread is actually placing only 15% continuous heal buff. And now when we take her overall healing, we're talking here about the perfect veil she places. It's actually more worthy, in my opinion, to change her blessing again to Miracle Heal. But let me know in the comment section if I got it right. What do you think regarding her blessing? Is it better for her to have a Nourish or Miracle Heal blessing? I would be really thankful if you can hit me up in the comment section down below. Thank you in advance, guys. Now, I actually want to show you my progress on Clan Boss. So first off, I want to say that I've been working hard towards that goal specifically, but it's very hard to do so when you're lacking good gear. But we're slowly getting there and my team is getting better. So soon we're gonna be able to 4 keys Nightmare, and this feels amazing. For now, on Nightmare, we're doing actually... Oh, I didn't use my key, but let me check that right here. Oh, it's showing only Ultra Nightmare? Man, for real? Alright, never mind, but we're doing on Bruto, for example, with 1 key, I'm doing 10 million damage. So on Nightmare with 1 key, I'm doing around 8 to 9 million damage with 1 key, which means that soon I'm gonna be able to actually reach that ultimate chest here on Nightmare. I'm working towards that goal. I'm trying different builds for my champions and different team compositions. I'm working hard towards achieving this one. Another area that I'm really trying to progress in, this is definitely the Doom Tower, man, but unfortunately I got stuck. I got stuck here on Dark Fae and I don't know what to do. Thank you for your advice, guys, in the comment section on my previous video. I checked all of your comments and a lot of you are suggesting different methods on beating the Dark Fae, and I would test them out definitely. For now, unfortunately, it seems that something is not enough, or I'm not doing something right, because trust me, I tried different synergies, different team compositions, a lot of things just to beat the devil. Because for me, she's the hardest boss that I've ever encountered in this game up until this point. Yeah, this is the first time that I'm actually encountering Dark Fae, and she's a lot harder than I expected her to be, so I'm working towards beating a Dark Fae as well. Another thing that I managed to progress in, this is the Cursed City. And I have said this before about Cursed City, but I'm gonna say it again in case you haven't watched anything from my previous videos. I have to say this again. Okay, guys, one of the dumbest mistakes I did was to not see that Doom Tower is actually opening on hard mode and you have to switch it manually to normal. I feel so dumb for this, but it turned out that a lot of people have made this little mistake here, and it's nothing that surprising or irreparable, so we're good. And now I've actually managed to beat some awakened stages, as you can see here. I still haven't tested out the bosses, but soon we're gonna do that as well. We have a lot to do here in Doom Tower. We're slowly working towards that goal as well. I'm pretty sure that soon I'm going to be able to actually get past the bosses here and start unlocking the D floors. Those are floors, right? They should be, okay? If not floor, stages. Yeah, they're actually stages, not floors. Floors are only in Doom Tower, man. This terminology, man. Okay, stages, yeah. I think that soon I'm gonna be able to start unlocking the stages here in D. So we're good to go. Another area I forgot to mention, this is the tag team arena. Right now, the last 2 days, I was really focused on grinding tag team arena and getting up to rank 3 bronze. I'm really hoping that in 2 days we are gonna be able to climb up. I'm really hoping so. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But yeah, I was working towards achieving that as well, getting into the next tier. We have 2 days to keep our place. Hopefully we would do that, right? Yeah, wish me luck, guys, wish me luck. Another place I was trying really hard to progress in, this is the faction wars, man. So my most developed crypts from what I'm seeing right now are definitely Knight's Revenant crypt, Dark Elf crypt, Dwarf crypt is winning for now. We have Sylvan Watcher's crypt going good, Sacred Order crypt going good, Demon Spawn crypt going alright, and the rest are just trashy because I'm lacking any champs. Knight's Revenant crypt is going well, mainly because of my Rector Drat, okay? Nobody else is doing nothing except for my Rector. We don't have Sentinel, Sepulture Sentinel build up. We don't have Whisper build. What are you doing, Bobby? Guys, I promise you, once I manage to get better gear, trust me, it's over for you bitches. I'm just joking, guys. I just needed to say that, but yeah, you know what I mean? I just need good gear because I have a lot of good champs that are just sitting in my vault collecting dust, and we're talking here about Whisper. Whisper is just a beast. We have Sepulture Sentinel, which is mostly used in clan boss teams. And I should just not underestimate her like this. She doesn't deserve to be in the vault collecting dust. Another champion that I really want to build, but I just don't have the right artifacts for now. This is Mist Rider Deity. Okay? He's another really good champ that just sits in my vote, doesn't know what to do. He's just crying like there, and he's like, Bobby, come on. You should just find time for me. And you know, he's just crying there, but what can I say, man? I'm just lacking artifacts. Oh my god, this is already 1 minute and 40 seconds in. Would we be able to actually do that? I don't think so, but we should try out. The problem is that none of these 4 champs, except for Rector Drat, are equipped with nothing, basically. So we don't stand the chances here, unfortunately. Her revive skill is on a 4-turn cooldown, so I don't think we're gonna do it. So for now, I'm gonna just end this battle. And to lose my keys, I'm actually going to grind the stages that I'm sure I can do. But let's get back to the champions that I want to build soon. So I mentioned, which ones I mentioned? Oh yeah, Sepulture Sentinel, a great champ for clan boss. I'm seeing a lot of people are using her there. And this one right here, great attack epic champ from Sylvan Watcher's faction, Mist Rider Deity. He's just a secret legendary, and he's just waiting for me to do something about him, okay? Of course, I cannot go without mentioning another great epic champ from the Sylvan Watcher's faction, Ruella. Man, Ruella she's just so tired of me not building her. She's been sitting there forever, maybe 1 month in, okay? I mentioned Whisper, like this girl is just a total complete waste that she's just sitting there and doing nothing for now, and I'm gonna change that in the upcoming month for sure. We have a lot of champs that are not built. For example, we have the great Madame Cerise. Come on, this must be a joke, but I promise you guys that I'm gonna change that very soon. I was just very focused on just rebuilding the champs I work most with, and this as you might already know, is an overwhelming process for me. I wouldn't make any more excuses, alright? I just need to build those guys. Another champ that is not built yet, this is Virgus, man. Virgus is so desperate to be built. He just want to be part of something, not part of my vault. But we would get there. We would get there very, very soon. I'm just waiting for that good gear for the next personal CVC. Like I told you, we need to forge a lot of materials here, and I'm just saving for the next CVC. Alright guys, let me show you my dungeon progress. So when it comes to Ice Golem's Peak, I'm having troubles here on stage 16. I'm currently stuck here. Like today I tested it out, and unfortunately I couldn't go past that stage. I also tried different team synergies, but it's not working. Maybe with Dark Elhain on the team, it would be easier, but I'm guessing I would have to build her up at least to level 50 in order for this to work out. Regarding our Dragon's Lair, we finally reached stage 20. I'm super happy, super proud of this achievement. I thought it's gonna be forever till I reached that stage. First time I tested this stage out, it took us around 8 minutes because I was testing it on a video. It was around 8 minutes. I managed to drop down the time with 2-3 minutes, so we're all right here. Now about the other dungeons, I have to be honest that I haven't tested out higher stages, so I'm not even sure whether I would go past that stage 12 because I haven't farmed Spider's Den from very long time. Or even if I farm Spider's Den, what I do is I go to stage 10 and farm there. But we would see. We would see. I might be able to go past stage 12. I'm gonna try that tonight. But regarding the other dungeons here on Sun Devil's Necropolis, I'm stuck on stage 10. I feel like this could be much better. I feel like stage 10 is very low stage, and I really believe that being at level 53 and having a team that has more than 200,000 total power would actually get me higher here in the stages, but it turned out not. It's not all about team power, it's about team composition. I'm saying this over and over again because I'm saying this to myself, okay? So don't get me wrong here. Now let's move on to the Phantom Shogun's Grove. So to be honest here, I haven't farmed stage 7. I haven't even tested it out. Maybe I would be able to do it. And you know what? Let's test it out right now. So we have Rector, Alice, we're gonna put Kale, Morak, and Venomage, okay? The good thing, guys, is I managed to build Venomage, so he is built right now. I even tested him out today on my Chimera team, and to be honest, he did amazing job. He did amazing job, and probably this is gonna be my next champion that I would take to rank 6. I mean, for sure, he's gonna be. Next, I have plans on actually which ones to get up next. Maybe after Venomage, it would be Whisper, but for this purpose, I just need to first build Whisper, then take her up to rank 5, and then to rank 6. And this is gonna take some time, of course. It's not gonna happen tomorrow, but you just know that I'm working towards these goals. Alright guys, we can successfully go past stage 7 here on Shogun's Grove. That's alright. I'm supposing that we can even climb higher, maybe till around stage 10 we can successfully go through. I don't know about stage 11, but yeah. So basically, Sun Devils of Necropolis and Phantom Shogun's Grove, I can say that they're on the same level. The most developed dungeon for me right now is the Dragon's Lair on Fire Knight. Let's see how things are looking here. Oh my god, stage 14. And honestly, I have tested stage 14 soon. It was a couple of days ago and I wasn't able to do that. Yeah, unfortunately we're stuck here. I have to actually start building teams for each dungeon, all right, because having the same team for every single dungeon is not gonna work out. Hear me out. I just have to prepare a special team for Ice Golem's Peak, Dragon's Lair, Fire Knight, and the rest of the dungeons. Now regarding the keeps, we're almost done here on Arcane Keep. We have one more stage to clear. Now regarding Force Keep, oh my god, only stage 15? Really? It looks like I haven't farmed first keep for a very long time. Or one thing for me is that when I need potions, every time I need potions, I go to the potion keeps and I farm the stage that I'm most comfortable with, and I know that it's gonna have higher drop rates. In this case, this is stage 12. So most times I'm not even trying to climb higher when it comes to potion keeps, so it's understandable. Now, Iron Twins Fortress, I'm currently here on stage 7, and I think I can not beat that stage for now, but we're all right. I would say I'm slowly but surely developing my team, so soon I'm really hoping to climb higher in each stage. Now, when it comes to campaign, guys, I was farming campaign today, and honestly, this is the highest stage that I can reach. So we're talking here about chapter 8, stage 7. I cannot beat that theme right here. We have a strong martyr, okay? And we have Bad Alcazar. So it's a no for now. Now, regarding the dungeons, I just really want to stay here and share with you which is my favorite dungeon. So for now, I feel like Phantom Shogun's Grove is my favorite dungeon because I just love how it feels when I'm on this dungeon. I feel like it's not that hard to beat. Also, I just enjoy grinding for my lesser, greater, superior extracts. It feels amazing. Another thing is that I really like the design of the boss. We just have a cool guy on a horse. It's just amazing. And my other favorite dungeon is definitely Dragon's Lair. And the ones that I really dislike, those are Spider Den for sure, and I would say either Fire Knight or Minotaurs, because I'm really spending much less time than what I need to spend in there. Namely because Fire Knight, it's very tough, okay? And Minotaur's Labyrinth, it's super annoying, okay? I really prefer to just collect my gems, save them, and then unlock masteries that way. This is the way I'm playing, and this is how I prefer things to be. It's not always. I'm farming Minotaurs from time to time, but honestly, if I have the chance to just go and unlock all the masteries with gems, I would do it, okay? If I have spare gems, I would do it. I have to admit this. Guilty as charged. Let me know in the comment section which is your favorite dungeon and why. If you've hit day 30, day 60, or day 120, drop the name of your favorite champ in the comment section down below, or the biggest mistake you have made. Let's learn together. Like the video if you enjoyed it or if it helped you become more prepared for what's coming. And I'll see you guys on day 150 and also in tomorrow's video. Bye!